You are welcome to Flashes of Dynamic Youth Thought from the stable of Dynamic Youth Global of Salvation International Prayer Christian Church, also known as SIPCC Global. My name remains Ighedosa Davies, and today we'll be talking about Standout. But before we go there, I want you all to tighten your seat belts because I'm going to be taking you all for a ride. But before we establish what Standout is, I would like to tell you a story, or I would love to give an illustration. Imagine in a room where there is a gross darkness. When light comes in, it does not need to announce itself. In fact, light does not need to go tell darkness, in the next 5 minutes I'll be coming. So when I come, you leave. The first at which light comes, darkness disappears immediately. It does not need to be told what to do, it disappears. So now, what does it mean to stand out? Stand out means to be very noticeable. Stand out means to be very, very noticeable. Stand out is one that's prominent or conspicuous, especially because of an excellence. I'll take that again. Stand out is one that is prominent or conspicuous, especially because of excellence. Now, before we dive into that, I would love to tell you a story about a man I once read about. While he was in secondary school, his name is Ighedosa Davies Olaniyan. While he was in secondary school, there were 4 of them bearing the name Ighedosa Davies Olaniyan, and they were all known for their unique name. But guess what? Today we only know one Ighedosa Davies. It's not that the other Ighedosa Davies Olaniyan actually failed out or they didn't pass, but one of them decided to be unique. He decided to stand out amongst the crowd. What does it mean to stand out? Stand out means to be unique, to be dynamic, to be outstanding in that one thing you find it your hand doing. It's so unfortunate and it's so sad that these days we find young people leaving their primary assignments and following trend. It's so alarming. You see somebody that is into fashion today, the next minute you see the person dancing. After some weeks you see the person saying, no, I think I want to start making hair now. Why not stay in that fashion designing and build on it? Why not grow in that one thing, build yourself on it such that you'll be outstanding in the nearest future? As a youth, you need to stand out, you need to be unique. In fact, there was a time I was privileged to meet with Jam Bites at a Jam Center, and I was privileged to ask some of them, what do you want to study in school? And a lot of them said they want to study this because my daddy say, my mommy say I should study it. Is that what you really want to do? And you see so many people in school today, in high institutions today, doing things because their friends are doing it, not because it's what they want to do. You need to stand out in your class, in your environment. People should know you for one thing. People should be able to pinpoint, if this person was here, this person will have provided a solution to this issue, this challenge. This person will have done something about this thing. What is that thing you are doing right now as a youth? And you think nobody notices you, and you think nobody is seeing you? Don't stop. Keep working on yourself. Keep building on it. As a matter of fact, keep working on a daily basis. Irrespective of whether somebody is looking at you, someone is seeing you or looking at you, you don't need to stop. Keep working on yourself. In fact, if you've missed the way, go back to the drawing board and start again. There's nothing bad in starting all over again. I've spent so many years, I've wasted so many years. No, go back and build on it. Go back and work on yourself. Go back and do your due diligence. What are those things I need to do? What are those things I need to do? What are those people I need to talk to? Where do I need to be? What course do I need to take to build on this one thing I need to do? You are a fashion designer, and the only thing you do every night with your internet is to watch music videos What stops you from watching fashion magazines? What stops you from reading fashion magazines? What stops you from going online to search for people's work on the fashion space? What stops you from working on that one thing that you find into your hand doing? I'm here this day to encourage you to stand out, be unique. From the definition I gave earlier, which is stand out, means to be very noticeable. Like you need to go back to the drawing board, go and do all that you need to do. If you need to go back to school, if you need to take a particular course, if you need to go back and learn fashion, go back. It's not too late for you to go back and do that thing. It's not too late for you to go back and build on yourself such that you'll be very, very strong. And I need you to understand something. Even when you are doing that thing, you need to be focused. Anything that will distract you, stay away from them. These are the only things that will make you stand out among the crowd. In the midst of a crowd, for you to stand out, you have to do things differently. Do what others are not doing. Take steps others are not doing. You have to be outstanding. You have to think out of the box. You have to make your brain sweat. You don't have to think the way others are thinking. And for you to do that, you have to check your circle. You have to check your surroundings. Check the people you are associating with. If these people are not good, you have to just take a walk, irrespective of how you are going to feel about it. This is your personality we're talking about here. This is your future we are talking about here. If you are not taking you anywhere, you have to move back. Look for people that will help bring out that dynamism in you, that will bring out that outstanding personality out of you. As a youth, I'm encouraging you this day to go back to the drawing board, do your due diligence, and stand out and be excellent in that one thing you find it doing. You don't need to do so many things. Jack of all trades, they say, is master of none. Build on one thing and be very, very good at it. And I see you standing out in all ramifications. To know more about us, you can follow us all our social media platform at SIPCC Dynamic Youth Global on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. And big thanks to View Radio for partnering with us. You can also follow them on all social media platforms at View Radio on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Until I see you next week, keep standing out. I still remain your host, Ighedosa Davies.